Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. A ball and no strikes. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. The 1-0. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Nationals 7 and the Astros nothing. Here's the
Leading
second
off
baseman,
for the
Jose
Astros,
Altuve. He was a
the second
strikeout
baseman,
victim in his first try.
Jose
Ready with the first
Altuve.
pitch. Here it comes. To the left side, but it's well foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Striding forward now is the DH. Michael Brantley hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
This one's flared toward left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this
Third
point.
baseman,
You see
number
he's
2,
only given up 2 hits so
Alex
far today, so he's been hitting his
Bregman.
spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready for another chance. Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting,
Seventh and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. At the plate, Yan Gomes 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. Throw goes over to third. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Runner at first following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Victor Robles. Has a look, now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Gomes, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. The 2-1 on its way. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is foul right side. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed, strike three.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A runner on first with two away. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his eighth punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nationals leave one, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Astros.
All right,
The
thanks,
first
Heidi.
baseman, Ulieski Gurriel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike one.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Eaton. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, number 44.
So digging in now, number 44 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive
The batter,
off this guy,
number
but
1,
he's taking full
shortstop,
advantage of that. He's
Carlos
pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Carlos Correa now. This is popped up. Gomes shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Stepping in, Adam Eaton. He'll lead
Leading
things
off for the
off in the
Nationals,
Washington
the
6th.
right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0 home. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Correa into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You barely see a pitcher of this caliber struggle like he is in this one, but the numbers
number
don't
6,
lie. Take a look.
Anthony
You're not going to see this from this guy very often. Just goes to show you that even the best of us have off days.
Now in the box, Anthony Rendon. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Eaton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
He was in a great hitter's count. Should have been looking dead red, but instead chases after a pitch that he couldn't do anything with and would have walked him.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The throw will go to third. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
For the Nationals, the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. First and second now, 1 man out. And that gets him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. As Dribble Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play. Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. As a look, now the pitch. Ball 1. 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in, Yan Gomes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Nationals 8 and the Astros nothing. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. As it's on the ground toward the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. To Cabrera for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Astros leave 1 Still 8-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Striding into the box, Victor Robles, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Victor Robles.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The bat, number 7, Trey Turner.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Two and one the count to Trey Turner. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Adam Eaton. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Line toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Now batting, Juan Soto. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this will be fouled away. Rendon stands at second with 2 gone. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 0-2 home. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
One for the Nationals on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Whole half of the 7th coming up. It's the Nationals 9 and the Astros nothing. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Astros are down quietly. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Next will be the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Howie Kendrick.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The pitch.
That's a ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's Greinke's 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Ready now as Dribble Cabrera. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Chirinos recovers, and he goes to second with it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, man, he just muffed that
Now
throw.
batting.
No
The first
other way to explain it. Looked like it
Ryan
caught him in the heel of the glove
Zimmerman.
instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1 is low and outside for a ball. Cabrera, the runner at second with 1 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Set to deal on 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time, and he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Visiting Nationals
Now
holding the
batting.
lead here in the 8th
catcher,
as you get a look at our
Jan.
line score to this point in the game. Standing in, Jan Gomes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. One left for Washington, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Stepping up now, number 44. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Popped up. Rendon is calling for it. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirino.
Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Sanchez into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 9-0. Now to the plate, Victor Robles. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
16, Victor Robles.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. And he puts it on the ground to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Eaton.
So coming to the plate, Adam Eaton. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on third. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. But he can't get it there in time. Eaton is aboard after the strikeout. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Anthony Rendon. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
And he lays off there 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Now 3-0.
The 3-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. He'll go to the bag for 1.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
And now for Washington, Juan Soto, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hard liner toward short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he.
Leading up for the Astros, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Standing in now, George Springer. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Springer leads off first with 1 away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most
Now
pitches to be down in the zone,
hitter,
hoping for a ground
Michael
ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Michael Brantley, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board.
Now
They've been
batting,
struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Last strike now for Houston. Two men are on with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. And kick off the celebration in our nation's capital. The Washington Nationals are the World Series champions.
Well, nobody was good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 10 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Anibal Sanchez. The loss goes to Zach Greinke. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.